If you want a greener home and a thriving garden, start with what's already sitting in your trash bin. Turn your waste into fertilizer. Here are 5 common composting mistakes that damage your soil that many people don't even realize they're making. Compost, also known as organic fertilizer, is the result of the natural decomposition of organic materials like leaves, grass, and kitchen scraps. Using compost helps improve soil structure, boosts water retention, and provides essential nutrients for plants. However, to get the best results, composting must be done correctly. When done the wrong way, compost can produce bad odors, attract pests, or even harm your soil. That's why mastering proper composting techniques is key to protecting and enriching your garden soil. Mistake number 1, not maintaining the proper temperature. When temperatures don't reach the optimal range, beneficial microorganisms can't work efficiently. This slows down the decomposition process or prevents it from completing. As a result, your finished compost becomes low quality and can negatively affect soil fertility. To fix this, regularly monitor and adjust the temperature throughout the composting process. Mistake number 2, not checking and maintaining proper moisture levels. If moisture isn't controlled, decomposition slows down and organic waste doesn't break down effectively. Too much or too little moisture also creates conditions for odor-causing bacteria to grow. To avoid this, check moisture often and adjust by adding water or dry materials when needed. The right moisture level helps compost break down faster and prevents unpleasant smells. Mistake number 3, allowing harmful insects to multiply. Pests like flies, ants, and beetles can carry diseases that may spread to your plants when you apply the compost. They can also disrupt the decomposition process and reduce compost quality. To avoid this, control moisture, turn the pile regularly, and avoid adding foods that attract insects. This keeps your compost safer for plants and protects soil health. Mistake number 4, not turning the pile regularly. Without turning, materials break down unevenly because the inner and outer layers don't get enough oxygen. This can lead to clumping, bad odors, and poor quality compost. Turning regularly ensures good airflow, supports microbial activity, and improves decomposition efficiency. Mistake number 5, adding too much printed newspaper. Newspaper ink can contain chemicals that may harm soil and plants if they accumulate. As the ink breaks down, it can reduce soil quality and affect plant growth. Limit printed newspaper, or use only a very small amount. Instead, choose unprinted paper or natural organic materials to keep your compost safe for the environment and your garden. These composting mistakes can cause serious long-term problems for soil health. Soil can become degraded, lose nutrients, and hold less water, which directly affects plant growth. Poor soil leads to weak plants, more pests, and lower yields. In the long run, restoring damaged soil takes time and money and reduces the effectiveness of your gardening efforts. When compost goes bad, there are several easy-to-spot warning signs. Bad smells, like rotting eggs or ammonia, are the clearest indicators. Compost that turns black and slimy, becomes too wet, or grows white, green, or black mold is also a sign of trouble. A sudden increase in flies or larvae is another red flag. If the compost temperature doesn't rise or drops too quickly, the decomposition process may have stalled. When you notice a mistake in your composting, identify the cause so you can fix it. If the compost is too wet, add dry materials like straw or sawdust. If it smells bad, turn the pile to increase airflow and check the balance of green and brown materials. If the temperature is too low, add more nitrogen or turn the pile to reactivate microbial activity. Regular monitoring and adjusting will help your compost process run smoothly and give you the best results. Temperature and moisture are the 2 key factors that determine compost quality. The ideal temperature range is 50 to 65 degrees Celsius, 122 to 149 degrees Fahrenheit, which encourages microbial activity and kills pathogens. Moisture should stay around 50 to 60%, moist but not soggy. If the temperature is too low, decomposition slows. If it's too high, beneficial microbes can die. Check often, turn the pile, and adjust water or dry materials as needed to keep conditions stable. To prevent pests, mix materials well, maintain proper moisture, and avoid letting the pile become too wet or too dry. Covering the pile with a tarp or dry leaves also helps. If you notice flies or other pests, turn the compost more frequently and add dry materials. Avoid strong-smelling foods like meat or fish, which attract animals. When necessary, use natural pest control methods like traps or beneficial insects. Turning your compost regularly helps microorganisms break down organic materials more efficiently. It distributes moisture and oxygen evenly, supporting healthy biological activity. This results in high-quality compost that's nutrient-rich and low odor. When you apply well-managed compost, your soil becomes looser, holds water better, and provides more nutrients, helping your plants grow stronger and healthier. Choosing the right materials is essential for successful composting. Good ingredients include dry leaves, grass clippings, vegetable scraps, eggshells, and coffee grounds. They provide nutrients and help the compost break down efficiently. Avoid meat, bones, dairy, oily foods, untreated animal manure, or anything containing harmful chemicals. These materials cause odors, attract pests, and can introduce pathogens into your soil. Successful composting requires both knowledge and hands-on experience. Maintain a balance of greens, like vegetable scraps, fresh leaves, and browns, like straw or paper. Turn your compost regularly. Keep it moist but not soggy, and avoid adding materials that break down slowly or carry diseases. Following these simple steps will help you create rich, healthy compost that protects and improves your garden soil. As you can see, common composting mistakes, like using the wrong materials, ignoring moisture, or forgetting to turn the pile, can slow down decomposition, create bad smells, and attract pests. Composting correctly helps you make the most of organic waste, reduce pollution, and feed your plants naturally. Following the basic composting principles is essential for getting the best results. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the Compost channel and continue joining me on this journey to turn waste into compost and live greener every day. See you in the next video.